This week's YKWD is sponsored by BetterHelp. If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, flexible, affordable, entirely online. Just fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapist anytime for no additional charge. If you want to live a more productive, empowered life, therapy can help you get there. Visit BetterHelp.com/dude to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/dude. Today's episode of YKWD is brought to you by GhostBed. I love this bed. I have this bed, and you're going to love it too. A great night's sleep is important for everyone, not just comics, okay? GhostBed makes premium mattresses at an affordable price, all designed for a cooler and more comfortable sleep. Take advantage of their free and fast shipping, their 101-night mattress sleep trial, and financing that starts at, get this, $35 a month. You heard me. You can get a brand new mattress for as low as $35 a month. Listeners can get 40% off all products site-wide. You can get 40% off mattresses, adjustable bases, and beddings accessories, or you can get 50% off when you bundle a mattress with an adjustable base. Use promo code YKWD at ghostbed.com/YKWD for 40% off site-wide. Limited time only. Yeah, baby. We're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome, everybody, to the show. YKWD. I started social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast. YKWD is back again. Old school, back in the day, where it all started, before them all. YKWD. This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules. Shut up. You're ruining this. Where's the bandana, man? Sorry. It's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR. That's what this podcast does. Is there any better show? This is the original.
In the height of the pandemic, my friend calls me up. He goes, Mike, do you want to go to Spain this year for running with the bulls? I go, isn't that a bit soon? Remember last week when the air almost killed us? Remember 5 days ago we were almost murdered by the air? And now you want to go running with the bulls. Which I know that's what it's called, but that's not actually what you're going to be doing. Running with the bulls implies that the bulls have accepted you and you guys have decided to exercise together. What you're going to be doing is running from the bulls. Do you understand the difference? Running with, running from. Everybody's so focused on pronouns now. Maybe we should take a look at some of these prepositions.
All right. There you go. What a fucking great joke. What a great joke. Robert Kelly here. We're live at the Comedy Cellar Studios above the great Comedy Cellar. These are the podcast studios. And I'm here back with the crew, the Autistic Four. They all have different superhero powers. And that, of course, is the great Mike Vecchione. That special right there is available on YouTube right now. And we're going to tell you all about it right now. And I have the guy who did it and wrote it, and one of the funniest guys in New York City, and one of the great joke writers of New York City, of comedy right now. I mean, just so funny. Give it up for Mike Vecchione. What's up, dude?
Thank you, buddy. Thanks for having me.
That's when I give it up for Mike Vecchione. They started applauding.
They took a break from counting toothpicks.
What did you say to me at the beginning? What did you say?
Oh, I said it's good that you got it's pretty nice you got all the diversity out of your staff.
Yeah.
No women, there's no minorities. It's all white men working for you.
With the same dead stare. But they're
the same four white men with crippling disabilities.
Yeah, I have disability. I went women with too much of a problem.
Yeah.
Minorities waiting for a fucking something to happen. I mean, it's got to happen. And then now I got disability. Disability is the way to go.
Disability is the way to go?
Sure, dude. You could fucking throw a piece of tinfoil on the table. They'll run around it and look at it for an hour. They eat carrots. I mean, these guys are nuts.
I got to imagine they're either not focused at all or super focused, like too much.
No, it's either or.
Yeah.
It's always either or. Like Max behind the thing right now, super focused.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mush, he's somewhere else right now. He's probably
Yeah.
staring at you, going, "What did I do?" Right? Look at him. Look at him in the eyes if you can, more than a minute.
Yeah.
It's scary,
That's
right?
the whole podcast?
Yeah.
You're just staring mush in the eyes?
Joe, we tried to get Mush out of the frame of the shot because people will go, "Why'd that guy want to kill me?" No, he loves you. That's his love face.
That's his face.
And Danny is just, Jesus Christ, look at him. Yeah, he wears ripped jeans like he's hip.
Does Big J have a son, style-wise?
Huh?
Does Big J have a son, style-wise?
Yeah, I think he does. And then, of course,
Where's your
Joe-
wallet chain?
It's coming. It's in the mail. And of course, Joe Russell, who, he's wearing, community college professor shoes. Fuck you. Well, who wears those?
Oh, my God.
I mean, they can't, I don't know.
It's a good group.
Very funny guys.
Yeah.
Very funny comedians, though. And they're, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I got this superhero team.
Right.
Of the same face, but just a little different.
Well, they're very protective because I got in here. It's like, I said, "Is Bobby here?" And they go, "He's in the bathroom." And then I went to go try. They go, "He's in the bathroom." I was like, "Okay, all right." I think I could get murdered up here, and nobody would ever
They
know about
protect
it.
me like the seven dwarfs to Snow White. You know what I mean? That's what I love about them.
I love 'em.
They'll fight anybody. They're not
Yeah.
going to win. But they'll bite your Achilles.
That's great.
So, dude, it's good to see you, man. I was on the
too.
train coming down here. Speaking of weird-looking people, have you ever been on the train and just looked around and seen like there's 99% just weird, freakish-looking people
Yeah.
in this world?
Right.
And I'm looking. Do you ever see somebody who is just a hair off of being good-looking?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
they're close.
dude, you're so close.
Yeah.
To looking like Matt Dillon.
Right.
But somebody fucked a cousin or something happened somewhere. Someone ate the wrong fruit, when it was out of season.
Right.
Back in the the 1500s, and someone got a brain disease, but the kid still came out. Something. I saw a guy on the train today. I mean, a hair off of being
Wow.
movie star good looking. But he was only 3 feet tall.
But that's good because that means he's attainable. Then these guys who are like
To
that
the
good
circus.
looking would be not.
I'm not. No.
Oh, he was.
No, he wasn't a midget, but he
Yeah.
was. That's the problem. If he was a little person,
Yeah.
fine.
Right.
He was a regular person,
Right.
but very small.
God, those guys get shafted a lot.
Yeah.
Because if you're a little person, then you're in that category and everybody thinks you're adorable.
Sure.
And then if you're tall and you're good looking, then everybody loves you. But if you're just not short enough
Yeah.
to be a little person.
You're just a small person.
Yeah.
You're the person God maybe took a little, biscotti cappuccino break. Hey, give me a biscotti cappuccino. Anyways, and he's just doing it, but not thinking. The height thing. And then, I mean,
Yeah.
dude, he got up this high and he had a receding hairline.
Right.
He had gorgeous hair.
Yeah.
I mean, gorgeous, but just thin.
Wow.
It's like, shit.
He's
Just
that close.
Just that.
Yeah.
You were 5 inches from being stunning.
5 inches is kind of a lot, though. So that's comforting to know
Tell
that you
my
had a whole
wife.
5 inches. So-
Hey, what's up, son?
But yeah, it's better to be. I mean, we've all got our challenges. It's hard.
Yeah, but the people. I mean, I'm an average looking guy. You're an average looking guy, but we're good looking average.
Well, we're good looking. Look, let me bump up what you just said because I think we're not
Thank you.
averagely. We're good looking blue collars.
Yeah.
Okay, so we fit into a certain category. So if you want an upper elite, upper crust looking white,
Ryan
who's-
Reynolds, any of the Ryans.
that's you're not gonna be attracted to us.
No.
But if you're a meat and potatoes, blue collar, want a guy who looks like he has a pension, like you're gonna gravitate towards us, and we're gonna do very good in that field. And there's women like that too, or good looking blue collar women. They're not supermodels,
No.
but they're good looking blue collar women.
Yeah, my wife.
Yeah, yeah, Dawn.
What? No. Hey, what are you talking about?
I think she's beautiful. I'm complimenting
how dare
her.
you
I
call
think
her a
she's
blue
beautiful.
collar?
I'm actually hitting on
Okay.
her in front of you, through you.
You
Hope
know-
she listens to this.
First
Dawn?
of all, one of the autistic four is dying. Who's dying?
was Danny.
Oh my God, dude!
Somebody had
walk downstairs. I mean, we can still hear you. It's not a real studio. There's not a soundproof door, you jackass. It's worse because I'm like worried about you. Fuck! What happened?
I swallowed some saliva.
one of your guys swallowed saliva.
Well, sometimes they have too much.
Yeah.
Their tongues produce too much wetness sometimes.
We have these involuntary systems in our bodies, most of us, but these guys have to think about their systems and then it throws them off. It's like, yeah, it's involuntary for everybody.
Yeah, he's
else.
like staring at you. Just like, I wonder if I can open him. And he forgot to swallow for 9 minutes. And then he started choking. No, but yeah, it is weird. Like I there are not the upper echelon of good looking.
Right.
I don't want anybody getting offended.
Right.
Depends on what you see. It's good looking.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think a lot of people are beautiful, dude.
No, there's a mathematical thing to the face. I think Oprah did it one time where they broke down the mathematical.
She wasn't on it.
features.
Fucking tub of shit.
But no, they broke it down like the mathematical. There's a mathematical.
Right now, if I had a
formula
good
to your
producer, he'd
face.
be fucking searching that up right now. Right now, if I had a good producer, it'd be up on the screen. Bonfire, it's up.
Yeah,
I mean, Jay has to yell at Christine, threaten her life.
Right.
Hey, no, I'm kidding.
that's part of the show, though.
Part of the show, of course. So he's got it. Look at that right there. Balance. Okay, what do we got?
But I think they said that like Hugh Jack. She's going on and on like Hugh Jackman. Either she was saying Hugh Jackman is really good looking, and then the mathematical thing was like, no, he's not. But yeah, there's.
I agree with that.
symmetrical. That's what it is. It's a math. I knew it was a math term that I didn't know.
Symmetrical is beautiful.
Yes.
True or false? All right, let's go. Let's look at some of these. Can we look at some of these? Here we go. Ready? Click. 1, 2, click. Click and zoom. What does this mean, symmetrical? I don't understand.
Isn't symmetrical the both sides are the same? Is that the definition of symmetrical?
I
It's like
guess.
both sides, the top and the bottom. No, it's sides. It's both sides are the exact same.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I want to say this.
I don't know.
Beauty's in the eyes of the beholder.
Yeah.
I've heard that, and I believe in that.
Yeah.
That's my motto.
Right.
Because what you think is beautiful, I might not. What
Right.
I think is beautiful, you might not.
Right. But according to science, that's wrong. There's some things that are objectively beautiful, and this is it right here.
Well, I mean, if you look at like Ryan Reynolds, or
Right.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Which one are you, Ryan Gosling or Ryan Reynolds?
Which one do I like better?
Yeah, which one would you be with?
Ryan Reynolds has like that sarcastic wit that I really like.
I actually disagree with that. I think Ryan Gosling has a better sarcastic wit.
I've heard Ryan Gosling is a great person, though.
Yeah.
He's a great he's really a great actor, and
Yeah.
and he's a great human being. So that, and he's good looking too. But it's like that blonde. I don't know if they have blue eyes, but it's like that really Anglo looking guy.
Yeah.
That neither of us, like, I'm not even threatened by them because neither of us fit into that category.
No.
Yeah.
No, we don't fit into that shredded
No.
2% body fat,
Yeah.
millionaire,
Tall. Yeah.
witty.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who's
Tall.
who's our blue collar, like whoever Springsteen sings about, that's us.
Who would the actor be that we would be? Like if we were in a...
Like a Jon Favreau. No?
I love Jon Favreau,
Yeah.
but I don't want to be Jon.
What about like a Vince Vaughn? He's
I'll
really
do a
tall,
Vince
though.
Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's got to be somebody because our height, we don't have the height.
Yeah, we don't got the height.
No, and Jon Favreau is tall too, as tall as...
Is he really?
As tall as Vince, yeah. Maybe a
Oh,
little
wow.
shorter, but he's big,
Wow.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Who would we be? Who would we be?
That was my go-to, Favreau.
Now,
But I'm not that tall. Yeah. They say that De Niro was really short.
Danny DeVito?
Danny
That-
DeVito's 4'11".
He is. I met
Yeah.
him. He's very small.
Is he?
Yeah, he's very small. I don't know. Fred Flintstone will be.
That's too ambitious. It's like Barney or more Barney.
If we were Barney and Fred, who would be? Would you be Fred or would you be Barney?
Now I'd be Barney.
I'd be Fred.
Yes.
All right.
Sure, man.
Barney.
The
Yeah,
dinosaur shower.
Did you ever have dreams of being? What'd you say?
The dinosaur shower. That was such a great show. It was an innovative show.
What do you mean? Why?
You remember the Flintstones?
Yeah.
The shower would be a dinosaur just like spitting water at them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The record player was a
appliance.
bird.
Yeah,
a
it's
bird's
great.
beak.
Yeah, and then it would always like the vacuum cleaner was like some kind of a dinosaur, and
The vacuum cleaner was like a little elephant, like one of those.
yeah,
right?
would look up and be like, "This
And it would
sucks."
spit it out.
They would always say something sarcastic. It was a great show, and it was like it was like a
There it is.
sitcom.
The elephant was the shower.
Yeah.
What else you got? Yeah, the record player was the
bird.
yeah. Wasn't there like a fountain where the thing was spitting water into your mouth?
Yeah.
What's that? What's the one right there? I mean, the producer's the worst. He's looking at him too. Instead of bringing them up so we can actually comment as the funny ones, he's trying to think of funny. Just click on one, Maximus. I'm calling you Maximus. There you go. What is that?
I think they used the elephant for a lot. Just like shower.
Yeah,
and
it's
all
actually not that
purpose.
individual.
It was a woolly mammoth back then.
It was a woolly mammoth, but he did everything.
And then his boss, Mr. Slate. Everything is stone related.
I tell you, that house,
Rebel.
I would love that house.
It's a great. It was great. It was really a well thought out, fleshed out idea. Fleshed. That fleshlight.
I wonder if you went back in time if we had a time machine and we go back to the Stone Age, and we just made all these things for them.
Yeah.
Do you think they'd flip out? Nah, dude. Give me the bird. Watch
yeah,
this. Yeah, it was an elephant. The elephant was everything, dude. The elephant was a slave. The elephant was the first slave. Look at that little baby vacuum elephant. What a sad thing that is.
That's so great. And it looks depressed. The vacuum cleaner looks depressed.
Of course it is. It has no childhood.
But
His,
then they
his
make-
whore mom is just cleaning them off and cleaning their dishes. What's the one up top? What is that one? It's the same one, you fucking fuckface.
I think
What's that?
somebody's got that joke. Who has that joke where it's like they're getting high and they watch the Flintstones and they're like, this might be me, but I think Wilma Barney's wife is pretty hot. I think that's Richard Jenny. Jenny has that joke. It's like, I don't know, this might be me, but I think Wilma Flintstones is pretty hot.
Let me correct you. I had that joke. Sorry. Look that joke up, kids. Yeah, there's the bird. See, here's the thing, though. All these appliances that they made out of animals are sad as shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I didn't realize that when I was watching the show.
I mean, every animal is like, this sucks.
Yeah.
I am a record player slave.
It was a Stone Age. This was brutal times. And then you have, in the contrast, the Jetsons. Were you a big Jetsons guy? Were you more Jetsons or Flintstones?
Flintstones, 100%.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, because I was a secret fatty back then, and those ribs at the beginning. Woof.
Tilted the car?
Over. Into the ground. The best. There they are right there. What were those ribs called? They had a name for it. Look at that. Look at the girl walking them out. Yeah. Oh, would that be great if they had those ribs? You think if woolly mammoths were around, we'd kill them and eat them?
Absolutely.
How come we don't eat elephants? How come nobody's ever tried an elephant fucking knee?
Because they never forget. So if you miss, then they just hold that grudge. You see that when there was a news story in India where this elephant got free from a circus,
being
or
a
some
shower.
Kind of yeah, being a shower, like doing menial tasks.
India
And
still does the Flintstone stuff.
It attacked this elephant attacked one woman. It like attacked one woman who was not nice. It was not nice to this elephant. So the elephant singled out, and then people like couldn't believe it. They're like, it singled out this one way, left everybody else alone, and just it was like she was getting married too or something, and it was like just attacked her.
Wait a minute. Let me read that. Elephant kills woman and returns to her funeral to attack her corpse. What is he in the crypts? That's very gang.
Oh my god!
What the
They
fuck?
never forget, man. They're amazing.
Yeah, they never let go either. These fucking resentful assholes. What the fuck?
Yeah, who can, they have emotions.
What is
they
this?
Act on them apparently.
Let's watch this. Is this the elephant killing her? Oh, he went through the house. I mean, let's be. I mean, I could go through the house. It's made of dirt and mud. I mean, it's not that hard. Wow.
Renovations.
Are we just watching the house? Are we going to watch it? Nobody wants to watch the aftermath. Do you have an attack for us, please? This guy's. We're watching the old guy rummage through for photos and a toe from the old lady. Wow.
Yeah, but that's pretty crazy, man. That the elephant remembers that and goes after one person.
Yeah, I'm like that.
You drop grudge. You don't hold grudges.
No,
do you?
I don't. I lose them right away. I don't.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm too crazy.
Yeah.
If I hold, like, I'm around too many fucking crazy people.
Yeah.
And too many viciously mean, funny people.
Right.
Over the years, even back before I hung out with comics, all my friends, my 5 uncles are assholes.
Yeah.
You know, just ball busting. My uncle came to see me this weekend at Saratoga.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 52. I have a child, a house, a wife,
Right.
and he's still busting my balls. Like his friend comes up, I'm wearing this nice jacket I got. It's
Yeah.
like a whatever. It's like a satin silk. It's really cool.
Right.
Japanese writing and a dragon. Whatever. I got it. You know. Yeah, I'm dressing a little nicer now that I dropped some weight. Yeah, I'm dressing like a gay dancer. Yeah, that's what happened. His friend walks up. He goes, "Hey, will you sign something for me?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course. Whatever you want." No. Your uncle said that I could sign your jacket. You'd sign it and let me have your jacket because it's a really nice little. But it's like it's whatever. It's nothing he would wear.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know. And I'm like, I felt like going, I wanted to go, I'm 50 fucking 2. I'll fight both of you fucks right now. I'll kick you in your fucking knee. You want to fucking, I got so, like immediately.
Well, it's not even what he's saying. It's just the way that you're describing it. It's like when somebody comes with that kind of energy, it just immediately puts you on the back. You're like, all right, dude. Whatever you're saying is not you. Somebody else could be saying something the same thing with just like a different, like a tone. Like, hey man, I'm a huge fan. You know, they could be almost saying the same thing, but just that tone of like, hey bud, hey. It's like that aggressive, like that. Yeah, it just makes you like, what?
But here it is. It's my uncle pushing him to sign the jacket, and in my head, I usually. Like, my brain just goes forward. Like, he grabs the pen and signs my jacket. Right. You know what I mean? Like, he ruins and now I have to, you know what I mean? Right. And then I immediately stop. I'm like, I've been going through this since, it will never end. Yeah. Like, your ball, but my 5 uncles will bust my balls for the rest of my life because that's what they do.
But are they on the Italian side or on the Irish side?
Irish.
Okay. So is it, like, I didn't grow up Irish, obviously. So is it like Joe's movie? Is it like those guys? In Joe's, is that pretty close to what it is? Yeah. Which you were great in, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
I told you that right afterwards, like at the premiere. I was like, oh, no, but you didn't come to the.
I went to the.
Did you come to the after party?
Yeah.
But
I didn't go to the after party.
No, I don't think you did. But it was.
I was 2 days out of fucking gastric sleeve surgery. Yeah. I'm just sitting there on stage in pain. And having Nick DiPaolo go, you fat fuck, you can't fuck. And I'm just like, I'm trying. Ugh. I tell you what, that's why I don't have, I don't know if I can own a gun. I would just went, fucking die. Yeah, I'm not fat anymore. It's just,
but is that true? That's like that.
Put this on Twitter.
But that kind of ball busting and they just push everything. It's like different than Italians, I think, because it's like the Irish, like they push it all. My experience with Irish people is they push it. They're good dudes, good guys. They push it down, push it down, push it down. And then when they get drunk, it's over emotional. Yeah, it's super emotional.
Well, it's is my mic hot? I can't really hear it. Did you test the mics, Max?
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah, they're leveled.
Okay.
So we're not recording any of this.
I know.
This is a good try run.
Dude, the problem is he records all of it, even after. We're sitting there talking about trashing comics. And, was I supposed to shut it off?
Oh, that's great. Patreon.
Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Join now. Support. I want to thank all the Patreon people, too, for watching live. We're in the chat. We got questions from them, from Mike later. And if you're not watching on Patreon, subscribe right there. Click the button, like, comment. Yeah, dude, I just think... it's a different thing now with kids. Like, you can't really bust. Some people do in my life. Yeah. Bust Max balls. Like, and I'm okay with it. Right. Like, our guy up in New Hampshire, the guy Barry, we bought the land off of, he's doing all the work on our land and all that. He's kind of like our guy, you know, and but he's a man. He's a man from New Hampshire, and you know, Max will fuck around and Barry will fight back. You know, he'll roughhouse too much and scare Max. And Max like, Dad, he scares me. I'm like, well, listen, don't fuck with him. Yeah. Say don't. I don't want. But you can't. I go, once that happens, right? Yeah. You can't fuck with him.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, and he gets it.
That's
You know,
good. It's
so
good
he
that he knows his
understands it.
boundaries, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, dude, don't go up to him and and then when he comes up and hits you with a metal rod in the shin. You need to take that. You know what I mean? Or
That's a little extreme, but I like what you're saying.
when he
We just dived into child abuse a little bit, but I like the general point of what you were
Look
saying. Yeah.
You point your finger at him like that and say something. He takes your fingernail off with one of those all tools, really quick.
He does. He responds with anything on his tool belt.
Yeah.
Hit him with a leveler, filed him down.
Your mother to get smacked in the knee with a ballpoint hammer. Don't wise off to Barry. No, it's a thing like that. That night, I immediately got mad, but I 100% let it go.
Yeah.
Like right away, because it's just it's too. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I'll go. It'll be on my pillow at night.
Yeah.
And I'll be fighting with this guy.
Yeah.
Who the fuck you signed my jacket?
Yeah.
You ever? Do you?
Yeah, I do that. You're playing out that whole drama in your head. Heck yeah, your mind is really it's really just keeps going. It just like, it comes up with all this stuff. I guess that's something from our prehistoric days, back to the Flintstones, where it's just like, it's just constantly running its own program. It's just constantly running.
Could you imagine back in the prehistoric days you have no police, there's no rules.
No.
And that's why those things where the guy just hits the chick in the head with a shovel, like a big fucking caveman bat.
Yeah.
He just clubs her in the head. Because it was just, he was in his head all night in the cave. Fucking you shut up. Tell me to shut up. How dare I fought a fucking T-Rex, brought it home, had a fucking pterodactyl egg for breakfast. Fucking just wake up fucking gay.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. And you go to these places sometimes. I was in Grand Rapids 2 weeks ago, and it's like,
No, you bragger.
I was just dropping my dates. I do it the worst way, which I drop where I was.
Where were you?
Now, I was doing that Gilda's Comedy Festival.
Oh, cool. Gilda Radner?
Yeah.
She passed.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the whole festival is for cancer, to raise.
Oh, good, man. Good.
So
not good that people have cancer that we have to do this.
It's good to raise money, though.
Good raise
I think
money
is
for
what Bobby was trying to say.
I was trying to say it's a good thing that we raise money for cancer,
Yes.
not that they have cancer and it's an opportunity for us to have gigs.
But you're sticking to the no diversity on your staff. You're
no.
digging your heels in there.
I do. No, I have diversity.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just
Disabilities.
Their disability.
Yeah.
It's the DD group.
I got you.
Disability diversity. Yeah. Go ahead. Try to stare one in the eye for more than 10 seconds.
I don't want
Watch
to.
what happens.
I think that's how they give it to you.
Oh yeah. They all started out normal. Max came in and gave the rest the other three.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. It's like an apocalypse. No, so I go to Grand Rapids, and all the guys giving me rides were like these former cops, former military. It's like I do a lot of hunting. I do a lot of fishing now. It's like one guy was a school bus driver, and it's like, I go, what do you do when you're not driving the bus? Because you have all that time during the day. He goes, I'll do Uber Eats. Like these guys, these like quote unquote menial jobs that we see in New York, it's just how people live in these other places.
Sure.
And anyway, he was like, yeah, I do a lot of hunting, a lot of fishing and stuff. It kind of makes you feel like less than a man when you're sitting in the passenger side. The man's going, yeah, a lot of hunting, a lot of fishing. I do a lot of this stuff. It's and I was at the show and I go to the crowd. It's like I met a lot of hunters when I was up here, but I'm actually okay with it because I'm more of a gatherer.
But
It's a long way to go to get to that joke.
Are you more? You're not a gunner. You're a hunter.
I don't know how to do any of that. I don't know how to
But you
do
would
any of
learn
it.
in 5
Yeah, I would
seconds.
learn it. I would learn it and do it. But I played sports and all that stuff. But and sports is just like any basketball, football. It's just a version of hunting.
Sure.
It's just mimicking hunting, basically, is what it is.
Yeah, you're a wrestler. You have
Yeah.
the wrestler. You could go up, grab a deer, drag
Yeah.
it down, choke it out,
Bambi.
snap its neck,
Yeah.
and then
choke
just
it out.
rip its liver out.
And then eat it.
Yeah, from the asshole.
Do you ever watch that? Do you ever watch when animals? I stopped watching porn and I started watching when animals attack other animals. I think it's like
Why-
you need something to fill it.
Why
need
did you
something
stop
to
watching
replace it.
porn?
I think it's bad for your. It's not a moral judgment. Anybody who does it, but it's just bad for your brain.
Why? Talk.
It releases a dopamine. It's too much dopamine, and then you need more and filthier things to get you aroused.
Right.
So there's something in that's not good. I don't know the science behind it, but there's something in that's not good for you.
Right. When
And,
that dopamine drop.
Yeah.
When you're doing it And it's such like food,
Right.
drugs,
Right.
porn.
Right.
When you're just going, fuck, I'm doing it. It's like
Yeah.
popping a pill.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't like to feel that way.
Right.
So I just stopped. I
Yeah.
stopped doing it, and now I'm watching these animal attack videos, and it's a pride of lions. It's really weird how lions work together.
What do you
they
mean?
took down a zebra. Like one lion takes down a zebra, and the rest of the pride comes over, and they start. First of all, the way they take it by the neck. They attack. They jump at the neck.
Right.
And there's that before, like right before, because the zebra like looks up and it's got its reflexes, and it's like the zebra starts running, and the lion, hopefully for the lion, is close enough and chases up and just takes that lunge into the neck and takes the zebra down. Then the pride comes around, and the zebra struggles, and they all start eating the zebra while the zebra is alive, which is they call fresh. It's very fresh, and they just start eating the zebra, and the zebra is alive. And the zebra at one point, and there's like 10 lions eating its stomach and all this stuff. And the zebra, after a point, like looks up and bites the lion's neck. Was like, fuck this, and bites the lion's neck while he's being eaten.
Yeah.
You know, because he's like, I'm not going to just take this. I mean, I'm gone, but I'm not going to take this. You're going to suffer
one
too.
last hurrah.
Right.
Yeah.
It bites a lion neck, and another lion comes around from the outside and bites the zebra's neck. So that the zebra has to stop biting the other lion's neck. It's like,
So the
I think what I'm
zebra,
trying to say is teamwork.
the zebra, actually, yeah, this is crazy. That's not a zebra. That's a buffalo. That's not. That's the wrong video and the wrong animal. Hey, could you say zebra again? I don't think my producer's listening. Yeah, I don't want to watch this one. This is the buffalo, and I guarantee the buffalo wins.
Yeah, the buffaloes.
The buffalo has
Joke.
The life of a stand-up comedian can be crazy. I mean, you're going nonstop. You're up till dawn. You're up early to do radio. You're getting your flight. You're getting to the hotel. You get a different bed every night. Then you're dreaming about comedy, and you're waking up thinking about comedy. You're running yourself into the ground. You know, it never works. It never works. You know what you need? You know what the most important thing out of all the stuff that I've learned about health in the last year? A good night's sleep. That's what you need. All right? And that goes for everybody, not just comedians, everybody. You need a good night's sleep. And that's where GhostBed can help. GhostBed mattresses are designed with premium materials, patented cooling features, so you sleep better, cooler, and more comfortable from the moment your big head hits the pillow. Take advantage of free 101 night mattress sleep trials. That's crazy. You can take it 101 nights, try it out. You don't like it, bang. Its financing is only $35 a month. That means everybody can have a mattress. You can have a mattress right now. Most order, they ship within 24 hours. Bang, you got it within 24 hours, most of them. Start sleeping better this week, my friends. Dude, I can sleep better this week. Yes, you can. Listeners can get 30% off mattresses plus 2 free pillows, or get 40% off when you bundle a mattress with their adjustable base. Use promo code YKWD at ghostbed.com/YKWD for limited time. This week's YKWD is sponsored by BetterHelp. Look, you're at your best when you can think clearly. You can be comfortable in your own skin. When you don't have emotional hangovers. You know, when the weight of the world isn't on your shoulders. When you can feel happy inside. But sometimes, you know, you get bogged down. You feel overwhelmed and all this stuff gets to you. I'm telling you right now, therapy for me has worked for years. You know, and the hard part is finding a therapist. The hard part is keeping that therapist. The hard part is finding a day that you can go and a time you can go. And sometimes you have to change that time. Sometimes that day doesn't work for you. And that's it. You just don't get therapy that week because they're booked up. You know what? I'll tell you right now, BetterHelp is a fantastic option. When this pandemic started, it's like, oh my God, everything went online. And I was like, geez, therapy's gone. It's done. No, it's not. BetterHelp figured this out. And they figured out with a licensed therapist, and you can switch your therapist. There's no finding parking. You know, I used to go to New York and have to find parking. I'd be furious by the time I got into the therapy. By the time I was done bitching about parking, my therapy time was over. Not anymore. Right from my house, in my shed, go on my computer. I can pick my therapist. I can change my therapist. There's so many great options. It's convenient, flexible, affordable, and entirely online. Just fill out a brief questionnaire, and then you match with the licensed therapist for you. And you can switch them anytime you want if you don't feel it, and there's no additional charge. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can help you get there. Trust me, visit BetterHelp.com/dude today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/dude.
Yeah.
Hyenas are also another crazy. The hyenas attack the lion. You know, you figure like nothing's going to take down a lion.
Yeah.
But these hyenas like are in number. They just have numbers.
A hyena has a stronger bite than a lion.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hyenas are no joke.
They're no joke.
No, they're mean, vicious little animals.
Vicious.
And when they get a stupid lion out by itself, just they'll try to take it out, which I respect. But then you get the other lion. But the motherfucker of the jungle is the elephant.
Yeah.
Lions don't fuck with an elephant.
Right.
An elephant will step on a dumb lion's head.
You know what's a big one too is rhinos.
Rhinos?
Or whoever. What's the one? A hippo? Hippos are in the water. Yeah.
Hippos kill more people than anything over there.
Wow.
Yeah, hippos just kill everything. Yeah, I mean, they go under like crocodiles, and they just come up and just murder people.
Yeah, murder.
And they fly through the water. Yeah. I would love to go over there and see. Now, here's the thing, though. They take people out in the jungle, and there's a pride of lions just feeding on a gazelle.
Yeah.
And these bunch of fat British tourists just snapping away. And then the lion starts walking up to them. I don't know. It's like, I want a cage.
Yeah.
I don't want an open air fucking Range Rover.
You ever been to Lion Country Safari?
Where's that?
It's in Florida, but it's like a thing where you drive through. And I've never been, but I really want to do it. It's a good test for how stable your car is. Because you have these animals like walking up to it. It's like, wow, I hope my car is in good shape because of this lion, you know.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
What are they walking through the parking lot?
No, I really love it because you just drive through it. The animals are roaming free and you're in your car and you're driving through it and your car is what keeps you safe.
Okay, but some of these people roll down their windows.
Yeah.
I mean, what's wrong with you? Why would you roll down your window?
I love the idea behind this too, because it's like I don't have time to go to a zoo, so I'm just going to go through a drive-through. That's stupid. That's that giraffe.
Giraffes are dangerous too, man. You ever
really
see a
are.
giraffe attack? It tries to hit you with its head.
Oh, that's
it swings its head like a fucking mallet and tries to kill you.
Wow.
Yeah, everything over there will kill you.
Yeah.
We supposedly had lions here in the United States.
And then what happened?
We kill everything.
Oh, yeah, we do.
We're good Americans.
Yeah.
We wiped out anything that could possibly fuck with us.
All right.
We went out, made a jacket out of it,
Yep.
and fucking built a town.
Yeah. Took them down and built an Applebee's, right?
Yeah. Even the Indians, right? We fucking took them out too.
Applebee's. Applebee's.
I love Applebee's.
That's what we
Riblets, my
love.
favorite little.
Oh, I just had that.
You had riblets?
Yeah, I was in Times Square and I had some time to kill and I went and got riblets.
At Applebee's?
At
In
Applebee's
Times Square?
in Times Square.
Dude, that's old school. That's 1992. That was like, dude, I'm in Applebee's in Times Square. They still have it?
Yeah, I just want to. I wanted like vegetables on the side. Like I couldn't get it at
You're still on the no sugar, no grain.
no sugar, but fasting.
Oh, here it is right here.
Fasting, no sugar.
Here it is.
A fatal front kick.
Man.
Look at that.
Approach on foot.
They use their
The
head.
vehicle doesn't guarantee your safety.
That's the thing. They have those
Like
tiny
most
horns, but they
animals,
don't
they're
really.
looking
Yeah,
to
but
keep
their
a
head
good
is like
amount of
fucking
space
like
between
800
them
pounds.
and Any perceived threat. If you do encroach,
Oh, this guy's
expect
voice
any
stinks.
Cries or warning calls either. Giraffes are mostly silent. Instead, they
Here you
may
go.
motion.
Look at this
towards
stupid guy with a
you, at
bike.
which point,
Oh,
you
please
better
attack
get out
him.
of the way.
Please attack
There's
him.
no precise formula for how
I love
deep
that
a
we're
giraffe's
just watching
defensive
giraffes
perimeter
walk.
is.
My guy stinks. I mean, I was going to type in here, giraffe attack. And then, but then look at the video that has a guy being attacked. We just watched giraffes walk over a dirt road
That's the warm up.
for 5.
The warm up of it.
I'm sorry, Max. Do your best.
But do you ever see the one where it's
Max,
like
I'm afraid of.
my
He's the
favorite
one
one
who's
is
gonna stab me. He reminds me of a little doll just in your room that wakes up in the middle of the night. Hi.
A snake eating a goat.
What?
Because the goat is always the goat or some bigger animal is always like, you ain't gonna. The goat doesn't even look intimidated. It looks like you're small. You're not gonna be able to do anything. And the snake dislodges its jaw and swallows
Right.
the thing whole.
And they're just in like, hey man, I didn't know you were gonna. Hey dude, I think listen, I fucked up. I fucked up, man.
That's where he apologizes.
Yeah. Hey dude, you mind? We can work this out.
And then the snake looks like the goat. He has a slow metabolism. Takes him a year to digest him.
The snake. Is that a snake goat? It looks like a goat wearing a snake jacket.
Yeah, that's exactly. He's like trying it on.
Oh my God! Look at that.
And they do that weird somersault, where it's like they flip and then.
Dude, snakes are nuts. I mean, just nuts. Here's the thing, too. Look at all those flies.
Yeah. Nature is. Family Guy had that really funny thing where it's like they did a show. There's a show on Family Guy that they watch called "Damn Nature, You Scary."
Dude. All right, thanks, dude. You want to watch us eat it in real time? He's the worst. We're literally watching a
It's
snake.
like the opposite of giving birth.
Well, he has us watching a snake in real time. He doesn't understand it takes 7 hours for that snake to get that fucking dumb thing down his fucking belly button. Yeah, dude. It's I'm glad we killed it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
I mean, we got to be safe.
Here's the thing. They stopped killing wolves.
Yeah.
Right? They stopped killing bears. We stopped killing great white sharks. Remember back in like the 80s, there was no great white shark. You had to go to like Mexico or South Africa.
Yeah.
For the Shark Week, they had no sharks here.
Right.
Now you got 75 great whites off of Long Island and Cape Cod. I mean, just fucking 20 footers.
That's
just
crazy.
going up and down the coast.
Yeah.
Because we stopped.
Yeah, we stopped.
We stopped killing the seals, which was their food source.
Right.
So we killed their food source. They're like, hey, we're not going to Cape Cod this summer. Why, Dad? Why, Dad? Dude, listen, there's no food up there, buddy. And we can't take food up from South Africa.
Yeah.
It's too long of a trip. But, Dad, I love Cape Cod. I love P-Town. I'm sure you do, you little fucking sassy shark. We're not going to be able to go there. We're going to have to go to Mexico. Mexico's dangerous, Dad. They have cartels. They make us into boots down there.
It's actually more dangerous to go to Mexico, I think. Those cartels are no joke. They kill your family.
Dude,
worse than sharks.
Cartels are bad.
Oh, my God.
I don't even want to talk about them. What if they're a fan of YKWD?
If they're a fan, that's good.
Yeah, but we start trashing them right now.
Yeah.
I like you, Bobby. But now you're going to have to pay. You embarrassed me in front of my son the day I had him on. And I said, listen to this. You know what, dude? And you and Mike Vecchione.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's at his house right now.
I know. I don't want that trouble.
No, you wind up wrestling him. You fucking...
Oh, my God. I just end up getting...
You're like Denzel in Equalizer 3. Nobody knows you have those skills. If you could be like a street justice guy, would you do it? If say you got all the money you want, you don't have to work for money.
Right.
You got money, and you could just go and deliver street justice, like the city of New York.
Yeah, but in the way that it's framed, like in the 80s, I would do it. But now it's like, if you do it, it's like, that person was it turns out they're a victim and then you're the bad guy.
Why?
Yeah, it's just whatever the person. It's like, he was just looking for directions, and you ended up. It's like, he's a criminal, but he's like, he was just asking for directions, and then you choked him out. It's like, you're the idiot now. It's like, I don't want to do. In the 80s though, when everything was like, that's why I love the movie The Joker. What a great movie that was.
Why?
Because it shows you, and I'm really not into superhero movies or whatever, but it just shows you how he became what he was.
Right.
And all of the stuff that happened to him, where he was mentally unstable. His mom was a single mom, lied to him. It's all this stuff. It's like, and then it just like builds and builds, and then the city stops his medication. It's like set in the gritty 80s of New York City.
Right,
too.
yeah.
So it's like there's none of this politically correct whatever we're living with now, this nicer, kinder society. Everything's just gritty, and we're all like in it together, and they cut his medication. He starts to spiral. It's like that is just, I know it's a superhero movie, but it's very good. It tracks very well.
Yeah.
For what he becomes. And also the fact that he's a comic and that weird thing where it's like when you're like trying, but you're not getting laughs and you know, were you feeling awkward inside about like, it's that kind of embarrassment. It's like when you're young in comedy and you're bombing and you don't have the perspective to own it yet.
Yeah.
So you're in that weird, like, right, guys? And it's like that weirdness where it's like, and it can turn into a malicious, like a
You're
malicious
literally
feeling.
describing everybody who works on this podcast. All those scenarios have happened to these guys.
Now that I think about it, yeah.
Now, just heard a gun right now.
It's like, and our friends were in that movie. Greer was in it.
Great. Everybody was in that
Gary
movie,
Goldman was
except
in
for
it.
us.
Yeah.
They made a second one.
Oh, did they?
It's a musical.
Oh, everything becomes a musical. I'm waiting for COVID, the musical.
I
I'm
don't
out.
I don't understand how this. I mean, this movie was so epic, but this is going to be a musical. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Tim Dillon's in it.
Is he really?
Yeah, and he says it's good. He's and you know, for him to say anything
Yeah,
good
I
without
know.
being
Yeah.
fucking cynical.
Right.
Yeah, we're singing. Yeah, it's terrific. I moved to Austin to do the show. It's great. I have a home. It's good. I'm having a good time. They have 2 good restaurants open to 6:30 at night.
Dude, he knows all the restaurants.
Oh,
he knows
100%.
every good restaurant. He knows all the good food.
I know. He's such a good guy.
Yeah.
I love him.
I love Tim.
Where did you shoot your special, dude?
Shot it at Zany's in Nashville,
Zany's in Nashville.
which is a great, it was a great place. And I got to give shout outs to 800 Pound Gorilla because they shot it and it looks unbelievable. It looks really, really good.
Oh, that's great. Who? Ryan and Damien, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Great. 800 Gorilla. They kick
And
ass.
it just really,
Did they come to you, or did you go to them? How'd that happen?
actually, I went to Nate.
You went to Nate Bargatze.
Bargatze. No, actually, Nate came to me and was like, "Do you want to do this?" And I was
Is
like,
that the accent he used?
He's, I don't know. Do you want to do a special, man?
You're not good at voices.
I'm not doing it, but that's my best Nate that I could possibly do. But he came to, I was on the road with him opening a little bit, and he was like, "Do you want to do one?" And I was like, "Oh my God, this would be," because I was about to just shoot it myself.
Yeah.
And I tried a couple of times to shoot it myself, and he was like, no, we'll do it. We'll get 800 Pound involved.
Yeah.
And that he got them involved, and then it just from there.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great. Nate's great. I love that he did that.
It was really something. And he's got 2 more coming out, Greg Warren and Joe Zimmerman. So he's gonna start posting this on his page, these specials on
Is that where it is? Is it on his page?
it's on his page, the Nate Land.
That's great. He's creating his own little
His own
network.
world. Yeah.
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 Louis did the same thing with mine.
That's awesome.
Is these guys who are in that spot
Yeah.
to bring a couple other guys up.
Right.
Here, check this out.
Yeah.
That's what we should be doing.
We should be doing it.
Yeah, instead of people hoarding their fan base,
Yeah.
which is kind of what happens,
Right.
until they get sick of it and it
Yeah.
becomes kind of novelty to, hey,
Right.
look at this guy.
Right.
But these guys are doing it now at their peak, which is great.
Right.
Nate, I mean,
It's a very unselfish thing to do.
Sure.
It's like, because he's, growing and growing and growing. And he's like, oh, I want to create a platform for my brand of comedy,
Right.
basically.
Yeah.
And people who like this kind of comedy.
and it's clean.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm fucking disgusting.
Well, it's clean, but I don't like saying it's clean because if you say I'm a clean, if you say it's clean, it to some people it translates as it's not funny.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think some people
I
go,
think
oh,
this-
it's clean. That means it's not funny. But, you know as well as I do, like we came up in the New York City. I'm a product of the New York City system, I would say. I did 3 years in Philly and then moved here and came out of the same club as Big J and Kurt and Joe DeRosa moved 8 months before me. So I came out of that club. But in New York City is like, I'm a product of the New York City system, which
Yeah.
is joke heavy.
Sure.
Like, intimate club, joke heavy comedy.
It's jazz.
Yeah.
It's jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's also
But there's no it's like the intimate spaces that you perform here, it gives you feedback real quick. Like remember the Boston Comedy Club.
Yeah.
I came in at the end of the Boston Comedy Club. So I came into that and it's like if you're bombing it and we had shows like every night. Comics ran
Every night.
the shows during the week. And if there were 4 people there, if there were 6 people there, we'd have a show and you go. You would, if you could possibly, you would scrap to get on stage. First of all, you would have to like hang out and see if you could get on stage. And then when you got on stage, you went after it because you didn't want to bomb. You wanted to, you know, work your craft even in front of 4 or 6 people.
Yeah.
So in those intimate spaces, it's like, you know, it forces you
It's
to be
immediate.
like joke heavy.
Because if you get a laugh, it worked.
yes,
If 4 people liked it,
yeah,
it's like, oh shit, that's a good joke.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
100%.
so
Well, I don't.
It was trial. I think it's changed now, and it is what it is with technology and stuff, and a lot of, you know, the cellar is packed every night, and that's great. But you know, I'm not in the cellar as long as you, obviously. But I do remember the half breaks at the cellar. I do remember going on super late and there being 10 to 15 people.
People who don't know about that, at the cellar, they used to do one continuous show from 9 at night. They would start at 9,
Right.
even during the week, until 2 in the morning.
Right.
And then they brought it earlier, and they would take a break, I think, at 9.
Yeah.
And you could stay or you could leave as an audience member.
Yeah.
And then they would start it up again,
Right.
which is so weird.
Yeah.
I mean, what a weird.
Well, no, I mean, I was hosting back then, and after the in between the shows, they would do a half break, and you would just stay on. You
During-
would stay on
While they were breaking.
while people were leaving and other people were being seated. The host was expected to stay on and just do material, and then when everybody was settled again for the second show, you'd bring the first act of the second show on.
So glad I wasn't hosting, man. I mean, I was hosting from 9 to 2.
Right.
Which was terrible.
Right.
Because it was always like Godfrey. A closing. Which
Yeah.
I love Godfrey.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and then like 6 hot Dominican broads would come in with Artie. Like right at the end. And
Yeah.
it's like, and it's so loud.
Right.
And I would be like, hey. And I used to have to, I lit his money on fire. I would, because he wouldn't get off. It's like 2:45. It's
Right.
like, dude, I gotta go,
Yeah.
man. And all the waitresses were sitting in the hallway, like begging him.
Yeah.
And he would be like, and then he'd look at you and be like, oh, is that the light? You mean the thing that's flicking in your face?
Yeah.
Like
But it was all trial by fire. Wouldn't
you've
you
been
agree
pulled
with
over
that?
by the
Very-
cops. You know what the light is.
But it's trial. It was trial by fire back then. I would say, you know, it was like very like you would have to go and hang out at the clubs in order to get up and stuff, and to meet people. Like I don't know, for my first couple years here, I just was at the Boston when it became the Comedy Village, just there. Just hang, and that's how you would meet everybody, because everybody would come through before they would go to the cellar. A lot
Sure.
of guys.
We go over there and do a spot.
Right. So you'd meet everybody. You'd meet, oh, this is the scene.
Yeah.
And everybody had scenes back then. Like the New York City scene was a big thing.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's big again.
It is big. It's just different now. It's like, I don't know if the comics coming up today are coming through the club system the way that we came through the club system.
Yeah, you're saying that comics today aren't as funny. That's a weird thing to say.
I'm saying
that's a weird statement to say. That is, I don't know if I agree with that. I really don't know, but it's a weird thing to say, and it's interesting you bring that up. Comics nowadays aren't as funny as, but it's good, man. That's
I'm
good.
just saying. They're podcasting their way to the top now, which is also fine.
It is fucking nuts, dude.
They're TikToking their way into our hearts.
It's crazy. It's crazy that you can just get a TikTok account and put something up that
resonates.
it resonates.
It resonates.
Great word.
It resonates with people.
But don't you think comedy's gonna fucking die again? Don't you think it's gonna, like what happened to metal? Just fucking, we're just gonna oversaturate, fizzle it out.
Yes, that's
and it's just
inevitable.
gonna
It's inevitable.
die.
Yeah.
And the people are gonna be like, we're not, do something else.
Yes.
Let's go do trivia.
You're right.
Let's go do
You're right.
something else. Like music might take back over.
Yeah.
I know
Right.
something.
Right.
Magic. Remember when magic was big?
Yeah.
Magic was huge for a minute. Something.
I remember going to a club and it was before the pandemic, and a hypnotist like sold the room out.
Yes. Remember
And then there's
hypnotists
like
were huge.
40 people there for my show. I'm like, could you hypnotize them to come to the next show? Is that possible? Can I throw you a little? But no, I think you're exactly right. I think it's gonna bust at some point. People are gonna get tired of it, and people are gonna want to go to something else, and then there's gonna be a huge shift of people to whatever that other thing is. And then
Those same people
Yeah.
that weren't funny.
right,
Because look at there's funny and then there's famous, right?
right,
Can we agree on that?
yeah,
that you
Some people are both. Some people are funny
Name
and
one.
famous.
No, I'm kidding.
Some people are funny and famous, but yeah,
Of course,
there's that
yeah.
fame. But there's also a thing too where it's like you're you're gritty and you're coming up through the club system the way we come up, and then you have a special, which this is what I hope happens to me. You have a special, it pops,
Yeah.
and then you're huge, and then you take your foot off the gas because you go, now I have my fans, so I don't have to kill myself coming up with different. I don't have to work as hard really.
But you do.
I'm going to relax into it. For you and me, for like, if you want the same quality on the next special, you do.
Yeah.
But if you go, I'm just happy with my fam. I'm making money. I'm taken care of financially now. I understand it. It's hard to get up and train while you're sleeping in silk sheets. That's the phrase. That's the motto. But it's like, so you take your foot
I don't
off
like
the gas
silk
a little.
sheets.
No, you don't?
No, because it gives me a hard on.
Yeah.
I'm always horny.
Sexy.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
don't-
even need a woman. Have sex with the sheets, right?
Hey, what's up, son?
Boom.
Boom. Bring it back together. Yeah, I don't like silk sheets. It makes my ding ding like it tickles.
Yeah.
I feel too sexy.
It's great.
Yeah, almost like I feel like a woman just lying. You know what I mean? Waiting for my husband to come home. I hate it. I don't like it. Dawn got him one time. I get him away. I don't like it. She came in. I was on my stomach with my ass up presenting. I was like, "Hey, babe, you home so early from work?" She's like, "I don't work."
God, presenting is such a great word.
Oh, it's such
You went Animal Kingdom on that.
hey
Presenting. That's
yeah,
really
dude.
great.
But here's the thing too. Like,
But I don't
People
want to sound
are
like
giving
I
this-
understand getting that pop and then being like, the letdown, like, man, I can relax now. I can do other stuff. And some people do, some comics do other stuff. They write a book, they do a show, like they have that following now. So it's like, but but I really admire the people who keep their foot on the gas and go, I'm going to do another one. And I'm not going to do it because, I mean, how many people could do a special once a year? I mean, there's a few who can actually do it.
it's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying, and I don't think it's good for comedy that you're doing specials once a year.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be as good as that one could have been.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The 2-year special,
Right.
maybe 3.
Yeah.
You know, where you used to take that long to do it, where it was perfected.
Yes.
And now, I don't know. And everybody's giving their special. I mean, your special's free on
Yeah.
YouTube.
It's on free on YouTube.
It's free on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right. We tried to sell it. No one wanted it. So it's
Oh,
like,
you didn't have to say that. I mean,
no, I want the fans to know. No one wanted it. So now it's
Well, no-
viewing. Even with Nate, it's like Nate behind it. It's like, you know, put it on YouTube.
Ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
I mean, ridiculous. It is fucking. You're hands down one of the funniest guys in New York City.
Thank you.
And the fact that there's specials up there right now.
Yeah.
That I would challenge you.
Yeah.
To make it through fucking 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I challenge you.
Yeah.
As a comedy fan.
Right.
To make it through and go, yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
You can't. They're out there.
No, that's right.
Hundreds
For
of
whatever
thousands.
reasons there are, it's like, but as a comedian, you know this. I don't know how you deal with it mentally, but I go, I started going, that's not my game. This is my game. I focus on what I'm doing. Good luck. Best to everybody out there doing what they're doing. If that's not the route for me, and you actually told me this.
No, I
come
know.
to think of it.
I know.
You're like, that closes.
Yeah.
You can't harbor anything. You got to go, okay, it's this way now.
Nah, you can't. Like, I don't hate these.
No.
I
But
know.
you have to acknowledge it, though. You
I
can
know what they're
acknowledge
doing.
it.
I understand it.
Right.
It's what you think they have this whole pie chart and these things and these people and algorithms. They're following a business.
Right.
We're following what we do.
Yes.
Yeah. And the crowd, the fans, are following what they like.
Right.
You know, so
Right.
they're trying to figure that when you used to do a pilot, a sitcom, they would have focus groups to see if it went.
Right.
Are you fucking really?
Yeah.
You're gonna get a room full of people randomly
Yeah.
and see what they say, and that's how you make your. How about you take a shot and go, I like this person. I like this show.
Yeah.
I'm the guy.
Yes.
Go.
Yeah.
And give it
Yeah.
trust. No. You
But the
can't.
problem is your job,
Don't point
your
at me.
career.
Don't point at
I'm
me.
sorry. I'm happy.
My uncle did that.
Sign this jacket, Bobby. He just brings a
I just broke
flashback.
your finger. You're like,
That would make headlines. You broke my finger and then choked me on the podcast. Like,
I think it would go the other way. I break your finger and then you choke me out. I'm just then you see these guys just staring at you. What do we do? They just fart because they get gassy when they get nervous. Hi, Mike.
so no, I forget.
You can't. Well, my point, what I said, is that like the clubs. Like
Yeah.
people always bitch about the clubs. The seller won't use me. Go to another club.
Yeah.
Make another club the
Yeah.
seller.
Yeah.
The seller wasn't the seller until we came here.
Right.
The strip didn't. Not that fucking ghoul, Lucian. Hello, Robert. I'm missing another one. His fingers would just fall off. This fucking guy had a fucking leather glove, and 3 of the fingers were soft.
Wow.
Yeah, remember?
No, I came at right at the end of him.
Oh my
so
god,
JR
this
was
guy,
booking me.
him and Starla, whoever the fuck that is.
Starla did not. She did not pass me for late night, and then did. So I came right at the end of that whole regime.
I look at
2000.
fuck her. I don't know where she is. I know where she's not in comedy.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
She's not the gatekeeper of a
Right.
club anymore.
Right.
But I would kill. You did great. Good. That's what she said to me. You did great. Good. She changed
Yeah,
great,
yeah.
which I really did.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
I'm not a fuck, but I
Yeah.
fucking murdered your dumb room.
But that's the thing about this new technology now. It's all these it's removing the gatekeepers.
No, it's
that's the
adding
good
them.
news. But it's removing the gatekeepers. But now what's happening? Which,
I got
to your
some
point,
fucking
it's making marketing people and people who know algorithms and how to market and how to cut and videos and all that stuff. It's making them famous instead of the artists.
Well, here's the thing, dude. I got some chubby chick, some third-party chubby chick that hates my YouTube page, gets a complaint, and she makes the decision. Instagram, same shit. Like they're making a decision on what's funny. It's like,
yeah.
no, you don't. You're supposed to. If I am not racist, if I'm not sexist, if I don't break your rules,
Right.
you're supposed to put it out there for everybody. And no, they don't do that. They decide how many people you see.
Yeah.
They're making the decisions. So if they watch this fucking shit dude with a beard doing stupid fucking crowd work jokes
Right.
that aren't even that funny, I like him. They can
So you're
just-
saying that affects the algorithm?
Fuck yeah.
The platform.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all that shit that they just did with Twitter. They denied everything.
Yeah.
And then it finds out that, oh, yeah, we were doing all that shit you think we don't do.
Yeah.
That we said on Rogan we don't do.
Right.
We did it all.
Right.
Oh, yeah, we fucking
Yeah.
made you vote for the fucking guy we thought was the good guy. And we shut the volume off on those other shit
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, there's there's that element to it, but what it's supposed to be is a direct connection to the people. Yes, there is
not
that element to it.
It is no direct. That's why like what Nate's doing and what Louis did. It's like, all right, you have to your job, my job is to pick you up and throw you. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
All you fuckers go
Yeah,
right now.
right.
That's who I'm giving it up to. I want you to go check out Mike's brand new special on Nate's YouTube page,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What's it called?
Nate Land. It's called my special is called The Attractives.
The Attractives.
Working class hot.
Nice. So yeah, that's my job. That's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's what one thing that comics, I think, do more than like any other, like actors or
Yeah.
musicians. You never see fucking Motley Crue going, you gotta go check out Pantera this weekend. You know what I mean? They don't
Yeah.
They're so selfish.
Yes.
They want all the glory.
Right.
But comics, most of us
Yeah.
don't help each other out.
Right.
Most of us. There's a couple of them.
Yeah. That's
covet-
true.
That not covered. I was told that was wrong by Ari last week. That whore, fucking smart Jew. I don't think that's right. Do you? Do you? You know what I think is right? The way you act towards Bobby Lee. How's that? You're abusive asshole. Yeah, I don't think that you should hold the resentment towards them. I never hated. Lucian would come down here.
Yeah.
What's up, Lucian? Hi.
Yeah.
And they would
Yeah.
feel guilty. You should come up and audition
Yeah.
again. I'd be like, no, I'm good,
Nah, I'm
man.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I don't care. I'm here.
Because after a while, you don't need it. You're like, it just is what it is.
Yeah, like even the festivals. Like I never go to the festivals.
Right.
And then I got one and I got them all.
Yeah.
You know, now.
Yeah, it breaks open like that too.
It
That's
is
a weird thing.
It is a weird thing. Are you going to festivals this year?
I'm going to Moon Tower.
Me too.
Yeah, nice.
Bring it back together. I like
Go
coming
back
back
there?
together. Yeah.
Oh, you blow it up and then come back?
There you go. See that? We blow it up and then we repair it. You like that? You want?
I do like it,
you
actually.
Like a hand hug? Let's give a hand hug. No, other hand.
What is it?
Put it up. No, keep your hand up.
Oh my God.
That's a hand hug. Come on, do it again. Boom, boom. You like
Wow.
that?
Where'd you learn that?
I made it up.
Did you make it up?
I made it up in rehab with
Is
another.
that you and your son's secret?
No,
Actually?
huh?
No.
Dude. Last night my son, we got fucking Jesus Christ, dude.
You got to get him in sports, man. You got to get him.
He's in sports.
Yeah.
Lacrosse. He's in lacrosse. He's in football. He just got his gray belt in jiu-jitsu with Igor Gracie. Kicking ass.
Yeah, it's
he comes home. His friends come over. They're in the back. They're out. I mean, yesterday out all day long, out in the back. My kid's like, Dad, I'll see you later. He just jumps on his bike. We let him go,
It's great.
like on the block.
Yeah, it's good.
We're like, wear your helmet.
Yeah.
And he doesn't put his helmet on. We're like, all right, see you later.
Yeah.
I don't chase no, whatever. But yeah, I got those stupid slow down things on the block, the little signs for the cars that are going fast. But yeah, he has a lot of freedom, you know. But last night I had my friends come over, and he was all excited. I had he plays drums.
Yeah.
He's a drum teacher every Monday. He's getting better. He's getting really good. He's better than me. And I had the Rob Dukes, lead singer of Generation Kill, great band. Look him up on YouTube. And his drummer, who's a metal drummer, double pedals. Max loves double pedals. I have double, put him on. He fucking shut down, went into his room, just ran. And I was like, this is not my son.
Right.
My son went to school the other day with a fucking a mullet, an Adidas sweatsuit with A-Dog's shoes, and a boombox for Decades Day. And he went as the 80s. Man, Run DMC with glasses. I mean, he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
And you weren't even supposed to wear it to school. You're supposed to bring it to school and dress up. He wore it to school all day. He was that guy.
That's great.
With the wig at lunch. Eating Jell-O at lunch with a wig on. Right? He went to his room, just froze up. And I'm trying to, my job as a dad, help you through that. What's up? What's going on?
Right.
He was like, no, come on out. All right, cool. Dawn, just let him. I was like, look. No, I'm kidding.
No.
And then my other friend comes over and I brought him in. I was like, come on, show him the radio. I got him this little radio. It's a little tiny speaker like this big, but you can put it on anything and it makes anything a speaker.
Wow.
The shower, it's like, you hear it like this, boom, boom, boom. And then bam, 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 when you put it on like anything. And he's just, dude, I've never seen it. It was disturbing. It was weird. And then I went in before I left for the night and I sat down and go, talk to me. Dude, your feelings? He goes, no. I go, what's wrong? Nothing. And I don't like nothing.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was in jail. And I remember I was back in jail for the second time. And it's just a long process from getting arrested to going to court, to going to the intake, to finding out where they're going to put you, to getting to the place you're going to be. You have to be strip searched a bunch of times and jumping. All this fucked up shit. You got to go through it, like 14 at this time. And
Right.
then you get to your room and I was, there was a bed crunch where they're like, maybe you could go home. My grandmother, they called my grandmother, not my mom, who was kind of my mom. And my mother said, no, do not take him. She's like, I'm sorry, Bobby, I can't. My grandma was going to take me out of jail.
Wow.
And I could have went home.
Yeah.
No, Bobby, I'm sorry, I can't. Your mother won't. And they put me on suicide watch in my underwear on a mattress in the office. It was fucking humiliating.
Yeah.
Just sleeping on the floor on a fucking fireproof mattress in
Right.
your tidy whities as a 14-year-old because they think you're going to hang yourself. Then I went back to my room and I was just crying.
Right.
And I remember the main lady come down to talk to me. She's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, nothing. And I'm literally sobbing. She's like, what's wrong, Robert? I'm like, nothing's wrong. Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
And I remember I learned to bury it. I learned to push it down
Right.
and not let it out, even when my physical body couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I was just like nothing. And I'm just staring. And all I wanted to do was tell her how fucking heartbroken I was.
Right.
That I, that this, whatever. And then I see that in my kid.
Yeah.
And what the hell? That's my picture of my kid.
Ah.
Sad. It's fucking weird. It's my grandmother. No more talk about porn. I'm fucking Mary Donlin in here. Oh, Bobby. Bobby, I would have got you out, but your mother, she's a piece of work.
So you saw it in him, and
I saw it in him.
Yeah.
And I took it out, and I said, "Dude, talk to me. Let it out." And he misunderstood me. He goes, "I go, dude, tell me. Tell me. Just tell me what you want to tell me. You can say it. I want you to let it out." He goes, "All right, Dad. I think you're acting like a pain in the ass, motherfucking annoying asshole."
Because you were asking him?
He thought I said, "Just tell me what you're thinking."
Yeah.
When I was saying, "Let me know how you're feeling." You don't tell your dad what you really think of him, you fucking. I was like, "I will slap your face." I was like, you don't talk to your father that way." He's like, "You said I could." I said you could let me know your feelings. You don't call me. Dude, I was fucking mad.
Yeah.
Number one, where did you learn that?
Yeah.
Where did that come out of?
Right.
And that's what, and I understand he's thinking that because
Yeah.
I keep coming in trying to, he called me a cocksucking, manipulative motherfucking.
What?
Something. Yeah, dude.
You know what the most problematic thing about that is manipulative. How does he even know that? How does he even know that? Oh my God. What is he watching General Hospital? That's so great.
Dude, I don't know. But it slapped me in the face so hard because I thought he was about to open up to me.
Yeah.
And here he is just calling me.
He just called you a bunch of names.
He thinks I'm just a motherfucking manipulating pain in the ass that won't leave him alone. It's like, so I took away his phone.
Yeah.
His Sony gone. We're going on vacation tomorrow. No phone.
Yeah.
And then this
Did you
morning,
make him sleep in the office in a
I came in
mattress
last
with-
night. My wife, I texted her. I go, "I'm very sad that he called me. He said those things to me." And she's like, "He's very sad too, blah 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 about what happened." And then I came home and she's in bed with him. So I work my ass off. I do all this stuff.
Yeah.
I went to fucking Saratoga did all
Yeah.
this shit. Took
Did you give Don an ultimatum, I hope?
and
You
I'm-
choose now. You choose. His room or mine.
I should do that, bitch. Bunk bed, bitch.
No, but can I say it's important? Like a lot of parents won't do that. They'll just try to keep this facade up of like, yes, it's okay, discipline and stuff. But it's important to let the kid know. It's like, hey, you hurt me.
Yeah.
You hurt me.
Yeah.
So it's like it goes both ways.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like you hurt me.
I-
So you have to take responsibility and let him feel that a little bit. That's important.
I went in this morning. Dawn woke me up. Max came in to apologize, and you were sleeping. And I felt like going, "Well, what the fuck are you?" What? She came in with a tone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, can you drop the tone?" Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know I was sleeping.
Right.
The key word in the sentence is I was sleeping.
Right.
So I got up and I went out to. He was having Brad go sit up, shut the TV off, blah blah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Listen, man." And I explained to him. I go, "I think you misunderstood what I meant. I didn't ask you to tell me what you thought of me." I go, I wanted to know how you were feeling. He goes, "Yeah, I misunderstood."
Yeah, that's actually a hilarious misunderstanding. What are you feeling right now, man? I think you're a prick. I never liked you. I never loved you. I mean, loved you. Come on, that's crazy. But I never even liked you, really. The fact that you're my father's, it's all a sham, I think. And I can't wait till I'm 18 and I can get out of here.
No.
No. That was that's not what I was, Max. That's not what I was asking. Oh wait, what did you want to know?
How you?
Wait,
feeling?
what was the question?
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling trapped in this family.
So I said, "Dude, you can't ever use language like that
Yeah.
to describe your father to his face or your mother."
And you didn't even give the caveat. You're like, use any language you want. Use any kind of language you want. And he was just like, the fact that he let it rip like that is really great. He just let it rip off of a misunderstanding.
Can I tell you? There was a second where I was going to crack up and I almost hit the floor. But I did hurt me.
Yeah.
It made me feel bad. I told him,
Right.
I go, "That hurt my feelings when you call me those names, buddy. It just doesn't feel good."
Yeah.
And he was like, "All right, I'm sorry." I knew he wanted to go, "I'm sorry, but you were being a little manipulative little fucking puss whack. I mean, what the fuck, Dad?" I said, "I just didn't want to go out and meet him. And you keep coming in trying to manipulate me out there. Go fuck yourself." So,
Yeah, but also it's like one of those things where it's like I didn't want to meet him. I didn't want to meet him. It's like whatever your feelings are. This guy's an important guy. I had him come over for you. He's a professional rock drummer. He's a star basically, and I wanted to expose you to what he knows because you're both drummers. So whether you want to or you don't want to. And sometimes like that in families, you'll have that where it's like, yeah, I don't want to kiss grandma. It's like, I don't care what you want. If you want to kiss grandma or you don't want to, she's not going to be around much longer. She loves you more than anything in the world. So you're going to do it. Okay. You're going to do it.
I'll kiss grandma.
No.
I will. Jesus Christ, Dad. Holy Mike.
I'm not a father, but I like to raise other people.
What was your grandma?
I like to raise other people.
That's what we should do. I should be able to hire you like $50 an hour to come over and deal with those situations.
I used to do that.
So I don't have what?
I have a master's in special education. I used to work kids with behavioral problems. And when I first moved to New York, I took my certificate and I would deal with 3 to 5 year olds. And you would go into their home or to the schools, and they'd be tantruming. Mostly was the kids that I dealt with their problem. And I would observe for a day. They would just be little tyrants, just running around, grabbing, and the mother would be following them because they want to, look whatever, and they can't control them. And I would be like, okay, we can go one of two ways here. I'm going to make the same money either way. I can do what you're doing and just follow them around and just make my money and phone it in. It's up to you.
Or I could put them in a headlock or a triangle and make them tap out until they fucking do what we want them to do. And then they get one of my hoodies after the class is over.
Merch is important. No, I put them in a separate room, and we're going to sit at a table, and we're going to do work. We're going to do the alphabet, like work for that age.
And if they get one wrong, I smash their hand with a hammer. No,
but if they flip out and they tantrum and they endanger themselves, the others or me or the property, I'm going to put them in a restraint. I'm going to leave the door open. You're welcome to come in and out whenever you want, even though I don't suggest that because he's just going to flip out more if he sees you. But whatever you want to do. But
a restraint? What kind of restraint?
It's a basket hold where you like hold. You
hold them.
You hold them.
Put me into it. Like if I'm one of the kids.
I have to come from behind.
That's fine. I'm one of the kids.
You want me to get up and do it?
Yeah, I want you to do it. So I'm one of the kids. No, I don't want to do it.
But it's going to be. I'll do it on the outside of the chair, but it would be on the inside of the chair.
Okay, sure. That's great. So you're my guy, right? Fuck no! I don't want to. Get away, Mom!
I'm not gonna be able to reach around. I'm not gonna be able to reach around. But it'll be this here. And then
This guy! Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Don't forget to headbutt me now. Yes, you'd be trying to headbutt me. I'd be like,
you smell like Brute.
Yeah.
You smell like Brute aftershave.
Axe body spray. But I would be like trying to de-escalate you. Like, you need to calm down, buddy. You need to calm down. You don't calm down, I can't let go.
No.
You don't listen to me. You're not stronger than me.
I am.
You're not stronger, and you're not going to get up until I say it. So if you calm down, we're going to work back up. Feeling good now? Feeling a little bit better?
I feel better.
All right, I'm gonna loosen up a little bit. I'm gonna loosen up. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Can I let go?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna let go. I need you to.
You cocksucker motherfucker! You'll never get me!
See?
Okay.
Oh my God, you did that to kids?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, Mike is strong. Mike, I mean, dude, Mike. That little fucking 9-year-old didn't know it was coming, did he?
But they were really strong. You just talk them, you'd hold them and be like, now you can do what I asked you to do.
Yeah.
You cannot flip out.
Yeah.
You need to and then talk them back up and then back up to the chair. And then if they get antsy, they flip again. Same thing again.
Did the mothers come in? They couldn't.
Yeah. The mothers would come in and they would see and they would be like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Everything was all above board.
Right, above board. Yeah. Wow. But that helped them.
Oh man, it was because then once that's out of the way,
Yeah.
then it's just beautiful.
'Cause
And with the 3 to 5 year olds, it's even better because you can actually see them. Like you could see them grow. Yeah, you could see them grow. I had to do that with like 18-year-olds.
Stop.
Yeah, because I worked at a behavioral school,
That's
so it was
tough.
like kids would flip out, and it's like you'd have to have teams go in and restrain the kids.
Yeah.
So with a 3 to 5 year old, you could see once they realize, oh, this is going to consistently happen.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna stay focused.
Yeah.
And do what I have to do. And then the relationship is you watch them grow and it's like, I would have kept the job. If I didn't start headlining, I would have kept the job. I loved it so much.
No shit.
Yeah. Because you see them grow. You're like, oh, these kids they're still in their formative years back then. They're still molding their minds. So it's like you see them transform from a tantruming, just little tyrant into like a wonderful kid.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
funny you say that because Max went up a level until last night, and he called me a manipulating cocksucking motherfucker. What the hell? It's literally like you go up a couple paces and then you go back one.
Right.
With your kid. It's like, oh, this is great. He's finally.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what the, like last night. But look that was a boundary last night that he thought he could do.
Right.
He was like, because he did go, you're saying I could, because he did go, you're saying I can tell you?
Yeah.
I'm like, yes. He's like, all right, Dad. You said it twice that I could tell you, and I'm going to tell you. And I was like, yes, please. Tell me how you feel. Not how you feel about me, how you feel in here.
Yeah. About not seeing the guy that I brought.
Right. So, but there is a balance between like, do I force him out there? Get the fuck. And I don't want to put my friend's like, dude, it's cool.
Yeah.
You put that person.
Right,
too.
right,
So
right,
it's like, all right, let it go.
Right.
But you know what?
But it's good to have that talk afterwards. Like, yo, dude, what was that?
Today, when I go back, I'm going to be like, you missed an opportunity to meet a really great drummer.
Yeah.
Next time you get that opportunity, you should take it. Because he could have taught you some stuff that Pat might have not known.
Right.
But I'll have the guy over again.
Yeah.
And hopefully next time, you know what I mean?
Right. But it's
like when he went to school this morning.
Right.
We were in the car and we were driving, and he's like, kind of like this. Like me and his mom, there was something going on with her. She has, she's pre-menopause. She's old, she wakes up. She's not a morning person.
Right.
And she's like, well, you have to. And I'm like, stop. Because this whole, if I talk to you like, all right, well, I did do that. And then it's like, why are you talking like we've argued?
Yeah.
I've only been up. I go, and that was like 3 times. And when I was leaving, I was like, I got to get us in. Did you not get us in the, she goes, I called them, but I was like, I go, this is the 3rd time I've told you to stop talking to me like that. You're talking to me up here for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Right.
I go, so go suck on a gummy bear, go have the tea, whatever you got to do, but you got to stop because I do not want to escalate this.
Yes.
I just don't.
God, that's really good on your part to do that.
Well, I'm trying to become aware of my my
I have that same thing.
Just a pause.
Yes.
Pause and just try to de-escalate if
yeah.
I can. And then when Max comes out and he's got this thing and he's like, well, what's going on between you and Mom? Which is weird to hear. And I just told him, I go, look, Mom sometimes wakes up a little, tense, and I'm just trying to ask her not to be so tense, and I'm trying not to be an asshole back to her.
Right.
So he's like, okay, cool. And he still had that face. I go, do me a favor, smile. He's like, what? I go, just smile. Try it.
What did he say?
I go, dude, you feel good, right?
Yeah.
I go, dude, try to smile as much as you can today. I go, your mouth, your actions dictate your feelings. I go, if you're smiling, you'll feel happy.
Yeah.
If you're frowning, you'll feel sad and angry.
Right.
So just try to smile as much as you can today.
Yeah.
And then he's getting out of the car, and the principal's there, and I go, Max, hey. I go, and he goes, and then he just started laughing. He starts laughing. I'm like, that's it?
Was he laughing at how manipulative you were being? Because you were being manipulative right there.
I was not. I was not. I just started hitting you. All right, listen, we got to wrap this up. Dude, I got some questions for you from the fans. You mind taking a couple questions?
Sure.
Real quick. Am I manipulative? We gotta go to Nate
Land.
Nate Land on YouTube.
YouTube.
Check out his new special.
Mike Vecchione, The Attractives.
I'm telling you right now, it's for free. The fact that this is free, but I believe you can donate, right? On the website?
No.
He didn't
No, it's just for free.
He didn't activate that.
No. Just for free.
Hey, Nate.
Just watch it.
You might want to put the activation donation button on so maybe you can donate a couple shekels to your friend, you fucking piece of garbage. You got a boat and you golf every day. You're playing arenas. You used to be a fat redneck with bangs when you opened for me, and your muffler fell off in Connecticut. We had to stop and just rip a piece of your car off and put it in your trunk. Remember where you came from. He's giving you money at all?
No, he gave me the opportunity to do it, and he paid for it. So that was huge.
No, that's good.
Huge.
Good for him. He's unbelievable. One of the funniest guys ever. I hope this blows up for you. I really does. If it does blow up, he won't come back on. He'll be on Chrissy D's talking about food with Sal. Nah, I like potato chips. What? Anyways,
Hot dogs? What? Are you with Joe? It's crazy.
I love Joe.
love him
Joe's
too.
on the bonfire today. Okay, we're gonna do this really quick. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we come. Oh, we had so many topics we didn't get to. I gotta put my glasses on. How old am I, brother? God damn it. The Attractives, new special out there. You were in the King of Staten Island too, bro.
Yes.
And you have a podcast, which is really fun. I've never been asked to be on it.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I've never been on it. But explain to them real quick while I'm
It's
looking up-
called Mike Vecchione Investigates, and we're looking for numbers, so everybody is welcome. And what we do is it's a fake investigatory show. We like to fake investigate a lot of topics, so I bring a guest on, we talk a little bit, and then we go into these current event news stories and we investigate it. We go back and forth, and I do a fake journalism thing. But it's two things. It's fake journalism, and also we talk down to our fans. So it's not, you have a great comic hang, I mean, for your podcast, but we don't do that. We talk down to them, but it's in order to elevate them and make them better. We have a lot of low-income whites who watch.
I do the same thing, but to my staff.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So please watch Mike Vecchione Investigates. We need numbers, so please.
Yeah, please. Hilarious.
Thank you.
And
And I would love to have you on, actually. I
Oh,
just
good.
figured your schedule was slammed.
Yes,
But
yes.
I will
I would love to.
have Shannon reach out.
Oh, I have Shannon reach out. The hottest chick that never got a guy. She's got to have a penis.
She's in her own
I don't get
way.
it. I don't get it.
No.
She's so voice.
Yes.
Niceness.
Beautiful in every way.
I mean, every way.
Every way.
But nothing.
But in her own mind, no, I don't like it when they say hi to me on the dating apps. Like, Shannon, there's got to be a little give here. I don't know what you're doing. I don't like just saying hi, really. I'm like, you might be attaching more to it than it is.
All right, Scruffy Bones, great special. What do you think influences your stage persona and presentation style? Was there any Stephen Wright influence with your technique? It's a good question.
No, I love Stephen Wright. I love his joke writing and all that. And I think a couple things are very funny. I love sarcasm.
Yeah.
I love it. And I also love just to stand and deliver. I'm a joke guy, so I love standing and delivering the joke and just like being in the moment. So sarcasm is a huge part of what I like. And if I'm performing live and I don't feel like the crowd is getting the sarcasm, I explain it out. Like, this is sarcasm. This is what most of this is. It's jokes, but it's Please dial into it because you'll have a better time.
Right.
If you do.
I envy your joke style sometimes because I have to go out and go, hey, what's going on? How you doing? And I have to gel with these people
Right.
when I walk out there. Because I'm gonna go in and out of my jokes
Right.
and I'm gonna act out the bang in my head.
Right, right.
And if you're not engaged with me, if
Yeah.
we're not together on this, but being able to go out there and go, hey, how you guys doing? And I was thinking, did you see and go into and and your sarcasm is so fucking dangerous. It's hilariously just
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Because your jokes make me go, shit. Fuck. I wish I thought of that.
Well, it's all creating a rapport. Like, that's how you go out and create a hey, you're
Yeah.
creating that rapport. I'm just doing it differently.
Right,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? It's just different style.
I love it. Just be like sometimes I got to move around a little.
Right.
To be able to go out there and fucking, how's it going? All right, cool. Did you, and just go into it and get the same, because your jokes, you get the same laughter I do. It's fucking belly laughs. It's like people are dying, crunched over. And
Right.
you're not too long on the setup.
Right.
It's like bing, bang, 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 and into the other one, which I love. All right, Lou, what was the weirdest thing a student either gave you or told you? Love the Attractives.
Oh,
Look, all these people love your special.
Oh, nice.
All right.
I've been because I worked in a behavioral school. I've been bitten. I've been head butted. A kid jumped out a window.
Someone headbutted that head.
Yeah. Well, it was like I had the grit, and they just like boom.
Was that why you told me to headbutt me?
Yeah, headbutt. Yeah, you're forgetting the headbutt part. But all kinds of physical craziness that's happened because in that behavioral school, it was like kids who got kicked out of Philadelphia schools
Ugh.
and needed to be in a residential
That's the
facility.
worst of the worst.
Yeah, so it got crazy that way. And getting them to go to class and like engaged and all this stuff, it was like very, very challenging. And every day, I don't want to go. I do the same thing every day. It's like, and then a kid would be like, get into it with a teacher, and then we'd have to go in the class and be like, you got to leave. And they'd be like, I'm not going anywhere. And then you'd be like, you got to go. And they'd be like, no. It's like, we're going to have to put our hands on you. It's like, I'll flip out and I'm going to punch you in the face. It's like, we're at a impasse because this is my job and I get paid to do this. So it's not personal for me because it gets they're like, I will punch you in the face. I'm like, you're going to do what you're going to do. I got to do what I got to do.
Can I ask a question? Can you be honest?
Yeah.
Somewhere deep inside that heart, that big heart, you liked it.
Like, no.
When they were like, I'm going to punch you, you're like, yeah, I know you are. But that's why I got this job. I want you to throw down.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
No.
When you went in the room, you're like,
Believe me, I went to work and I did not want
there
confrontation.
wasn't one point where you're like, hey, I'm going to flip out. Good.
No, that's you.
And they were like, dude, what did you say? Good? No, I didn't say anything. I want you to flip out. Bring it, motherfucker. I'm going to fucking restrain you. What? Now I'm going to fucking headbutt you. Do it. Fucking chip my teeth. I dare you. No?
No.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. Because it's like, you're going to restrain them, you're going to go down, you're going to de-escalate them, bring them up, and then they're going to hate you. And you got to be at work.
Yeah.
Their commitment is like 9 months to a year. So you got to see them every day for a year.
I worked with mentally retarded people, and one of them had a knife, and I was threatening one of the other residents with a knife, a butcher knife, and I took out a bigger knife and threatened his life. He never threatened anybody again. Anywho, what was the weirdest thing that Dan Soda did? He caught him doing when they were roommates. Does he have to be? It doesn't have to be sexual, just weird or quirky. That is from Tom Hilton. That's a good question.
God,
my fans are so fucking good. The YKWD
I love
fans
Dan
are great.
so much. It's just
You caught him something.
No, most of me was just coming in because Dan quit drinking early into us living together, which was a good.
Vanilla Dan. The only thing that made him edgy was a 6-pack, and now he doesn't even do that.
He used to drink. It's better for him that
him and Joe. Woof.
Him and Joe would get it.
Bad.
I mean, I drank, but not like those guys. Those guys would really be getting it in. So he quit, but I just on the couch. Like I just come in, he's already on the couch. He's on the couch, like smoked and just watching, like just hanging out. And then the thing is, he would fall asleep. And I remember this is when I first started living with him. He'd fall asleep, and I'd be like, Dan, just trying to wake him up to go to bed, like shut the TV off and go to bed.
Yeah.
He'd wake up and go, oh yeah, okay, and then just go back to sleep. And then he'd just wake up whenever he wanted, shut it off, and go to bed.
Like the living room was an opium den. Yeah. Dad. Okay.
But he would get high and then chill with the.
Do you ever have to restrain him because he flipped out?
I restrained Dan.
All right, here's one. Just watched his special. As a fellow Nittany Lion, I fully support and love Mike. No question, just love.
Oh, that's
Look
awesome.
at that. Love that.
Thank you.
Ash the Dash. What a fucking that was the greatest question of all.
That was
no answer needed.
Just love. That's so great because I live and I read all the comments.
I don't read any of them at all.
I live and die by them.
I don't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I would love to get accolades. Can't do it.
No.
That one guy, I will hunt you down like an elephant.
It hurts,
And I will
too.
kill you like an elephant. I'll come to your fucking funeral and fucking kill you again. I'll fuck your mother's face. Beep that mush so we can get monetized. If you're buying a car, what is the longest you will wait for a car salesman to talk to you? Fucking Oscar, go suck a tit. My wife, I did my extra. My wife, Verzi's, Dad, you gotta go to the Lexus dealer. Go see my friend. I bought 7 Lexuses from. He's the best.
Verzi's great.
So I send Dawn up there. I go, tell your friend. I'll tell him. Tell me when she's got it. I told him he's coming. Put him up there. Dawn calls me. I'm doing my podcast. I've been here a half hour. I'm leaving. I'm like, what the fuck? Wife's panicking. She's being disrespected.
Yeah.
I don't. So I'm in the thing. The chat's like, tell her to go. You don't wait. Leave. I'm like, they're all saying leave because I didn't have a dad. I'm listening to a bunch of fucking chat room fucking people. So I'm like, leave. She's like, I'll leave. So she leaves. And then I'm like, wait. Talk to the guy. And then Verzi's like, I talked to him. He said he's nice. She's not there. And it's just this big clusterfuck.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
never
yeah.
got a car.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Oscar. How long would you wait, though? If you had an appointment at 3, how long would you wait?
Yeah, I would find a secretary or somebody like, tell dude I gotta go.
Right.
Tell him I'll be back. But yeah, if something came up or something, you gotta let me. You can't just be like, I'm waiting. It's like, what's the reason that I'm waiting? And then I gotta go. Tell him I'll be back another time. If he wants to set like, I'll go to another place to buy a car.
Yeah.
If he wants to make the sale,
Yeah.
I'm dealing. Does he hate money? Because I have real money here.
Unbelievable. Fucking unbelievable. I would walk up and go, hey, Barry, I know you're busy. I'm going to take off. We had a thing at 3.
Yeah.
I can't wait any longer.
Yeah.
And then you talk about just be passive aggressive.
Yeah.
More aggressive than passive, but a little more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'm going, oh, wait a minute. You know what I mean?
Right.
She just left.
Right.
And it was because of the fucking chat. Crumb Bum, his thoughts on using AI for jokes. Well, no.
I don't know. I when I was
It'd be fun to do just
Yeah.
to see how AI
But
works.
don't they? You can put in a comedian's name,
Sure.
and then punch in topics or something, and it writes a joke in the.
Yeah,
like-
mine would write pee jokes for 13-year-olds because I'm not famous enough, and someone else has my name. You cocksucker. What I would do, put her on the couch and piss on her face and go, yo, make lemonade out of that. Look on the bright side. That's not about piss.
That's a great point.
I'm going to sing a song. I believe I can piss. I believe I can make your bum feel good. I'll pick you up from school.
Well, maybe that's the
Drop
next
you
thing.
off at your mom's house. Sorry.
We're gonna all be replaced by. Maybe that's the next thing now. We
Well-
all replaced by AI.
AI is. I would love to see how that works. It would be great for roast jokes instead of hiring fucking whatever no-name comic that's funnier than everybody.
Yeah.
Who hasn't gotten a break yet for $50.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
really the truth.
'Cause-
And these things aren't very good right now. I've seen them. Like it'll write a joke
Yeah.
to your tone, and they're not very good. But like anything, it's like just a matter of time before it becomes better than you.
100%. Mike, thanks for coming on,
for
bro.
having me,
I
buddy.
appreciate
A lot
it.
of fun.
I want to thank all the fans for listening. Mike Vecchione. What's your website?
MikeVecchione.com.
Bang, right
At Comic
there.
Mike V. Please follow me.
Please follow him, follow his podcast, become a listener. Make sure you go watch his special free on Nateland right now. Watch it, comment it, be in the comments because the more you comment, the fucking algorithm, I don't know what happens. It just gets it out there more. And you guys, real quickly, plug your plugs. Let's see how quick they do it.
Max Marcus Comedy.
Check him out. Very funny guy.
The Cheese Show on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Joe's Cheese Show. Go ahead.
At Danny Braff on Instagram.
I mean, he stepped on Joe's little thing I was going to say after because Danny just wants to. Danny wants fame so bad. He wants fame so bad. He wants to talk to you. I guarantee he goes, hey, will you do my room? And we got, who else?
Swears is gone.
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Well, don't you care that Mike Suarez, one of us, is. Did he jump off something?
He's probably getting tacos.
Oh, God. Anyways, at Mike V. Suarez, check him out. He's one of the producers of the show. He does all the road stuff and the extras and a lot of stuff for the show. So I'm Robert Kelly. Go to robertkellylive.com. All my dates are up there. I'm going to Aruba on Tuesday. 10 days.
Aruba Ray.
Love Aruba,
Love
Ray.
Aruba Ray. Love Aruba, man.
And check that out. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment if you're watching on YouTube. And
Tampa Side Splitters this week for me. So
are you there this week?
Yeah, I'm there this week.
Oh, dude, there's a lot of-
Tampa Side Splitters.
A lot of fans from Tampa on
Yeah.
the Patreon. Make sure you go there, check them out. I'll retweet it.
Thank
Send
you.
me the thing. I'll put it out there. I love that. You going on Calta?
I gotta call him. I think.
Call.
Yeah,
Go on.
yeah, yeah.
Of course, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Calta's the best. My number one best friend. Shout out to Mike Calta. I'm going to do the bonfire right now live with Joe DeRosa from 5 to 7. Make sure you pop up over there if you're watching this live. If not, check it out on Sirius XM Faction Talk, not Fraction, on 103. Go to comicwearables.com and buy some merch if you want. We got the regs, we got YKWD, all that stuff's up there. You guys, thank you for showing up this weekend. A lot of YKWD fans came to Saratoga. I want to thank all you hardworking son of a bitches in your car listening to YKWD over all these years. And all the new fans, welcome. And we'll see you guys next week. I'll be in Aruba, but you guys have a great podcast. I believe it's Dan Soda, who's on next week, this Sunday, live. If you Patreon, you can watch it right now. You know what, dude? Podcast. We'll see you later. Bye.
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs. Shitty jobs. Shitty